Scandinavian Bob here, hi. Let's talk a bit about excuses. Let me start by saying these words. There are no excuses for making excuses. The purpose of excuses is, of course, to protect our egos from not feeling bad when we take the easy way out. But you have to realize that excuses are pretty much what separates winners from losers in life. Now, you can have real good reasons for not doing something. Maybe you were dealt a bad hand or you ran into some real serious obstacle. And yes, that's often the case. But you know what? It's amazing how often we can find ways around a seemingly tough situation with a bit of creative thinking. Now, of course, that is hard. Creative thinking takes effort, and so a well-formulated excuse always comes in handy, and it's so easy to do. Yeah, sure, but stop running away from effort. You need to face pain and effort in order to grow and get somewhere in life. For example, I see so many excuses in the comment section on YouTube. Now, I'm not just talking on my own channel here, but on YouTube in general. Let's say I watch a video on YouTube right now where the YouTuber recommends physical exercise in order to help deal with, for example, low mood. Then you can bet your last dollar that you do not have to look far down in the comment section before you see these words. But it's locked down now, so I don't have access to a gym. Oh man. Yes, while that is probably true, I would like to ask that person, well, do you have access to a floor? If the answer is yes, then you can do, for example, jumping jacks or push-ups or sit-ups or squats without weights or yoga and so on. And you know what? I strongly suspect that most people do indeed have access to a floor. Check this out. Here's a two-step formula for you to use whenever you feel that voice of weakness wanting to make an excuse. Step number 1. Ask yourself, is what I'm saying really 100% true? Step number 2. If there was a way around this problem, what would it look like? Now, this is important. Notice how the second question is formulated. If there was a way around this problem, what would it look like? The question is asked exactly like that because whenever you ask yourself an open, creative question, a part of your brain will automatically start looking for answers. So it instantly puts you in a creative mood, whereas if you just would have asked, is there a way around this? Well, then your brain could simply find the answer no to be suitable. Let's say you have set a goal for yourself to do cardio exercise 5 days a week, and today is your cardio day. But the problem is you had a horrible day at the job, so stressful that when you got home you are extremely tired and you say to yourself, there is no way in hell I'm going for a run today because I'm completely out of energy. Okay, so let's try the two-step formula here. Number 1. Is it really 100% true? Yes, it is. Well, I am extremely tired, but I guess I'm not really 100% out of energy. I mean, I can still lift my legs, and if I can walk to the kitchen to get a snack, I guess it's not really 100% true. I am very tired, yes, but to be honest, I guess it's only about 50% true. Step number 2. Okay, so if there was a way to do cardio with only 50% of my energy, what would that look like? Well, I guess I could go outside and just take a brisk 30-minute walk instead of a 45-minute run. Oh, not a bad idea. And by doing that, you are still keeping your promise to do cardio 5 days a week. And guess what? When you get back in, you will feel so much better. And also, by not skipping your cardio session today, you will also be much more likely to do it the next time. Now, sometimes our excuses are really 100% true, but you can still use this formula. Let's try it on the "but it's locked down now, so I don't have access to a gym" excuse I talked about. Okay, number 1. Is it really 100% true? Well, if there is a lockdown where you live right now, then yes, it is 100% true. You do not have access to a gym. Step number 2. If there was a way around this problem, what would it look like? Well, let's see. I do bench press with pretty heavy weights, so push-ups feel so easy. Well, I guess I could elevate my legs by putting my feet on a chair. That way the push-up will be harder. Yes, and I could also do them really slowly, like 5 seconds down and 5 seconds up. Well, there you go. That'll do it. The point is that there is almost always some way around an obstacle. And if you make a habit out of not always resort to excuses when there's an issue, you will almost always find a way around it. Now, the way you find around it will perhaps not always be as good as your original plan, but it's still a heck of a lot better than making an excuse and simply giving up altogether. And the same goes with failures you have and all kinds of obstacles you can run into. Remember, a man can fail many times, but he isn't a failure until he begins to blame someone or something else. Alright, I hope you found the video informative, and as always, if the videos I make have ever helped you in any way and you feel that you would like to support my channel, you can always buy me a cup of coffee. It's a one-time fee and a 100% secure donation system, so if you'd like to support my work, you can find a link to it under this video. And if you choose to buy me a cup of coffee, thank you so much. Every single cup of coffee really helps me grow my channel. Alright, this is Scandinavian Bob signing out for today. Consider subscribing for more helpful videos, and as always, I wish you all the best in your journey to become the strongest version of yourself. And remember, as Winston Churchill used to say, if you are going through hell, keep going.